So I thought I'd do a video on my kegging experience with my Belgian Pale Ale IPA even. There was a little bit of hops in there. If you've seen my last couple of videos, or a couple of videos ago, had a massive dry hop in it, and I didn't think it would be too much of an issue, but it turned out it was. Let's bring my keg out into the sun. So the problem seemed to be that hops, especially pellets, don't like going through a post on the keg. So I was getting maybe half a pour, half a glass, and then it would just clog up. I think in total I changed, or had to unblock my post, my beer out post on the keg, maybe 10 times. It was just that bad. It's not so good when you're not feeling too well either. I ended up swapping out the post with my spare keg, and that didn't do anything. I thought the post might be a bit buggered, but that didn't do anything. Swapped out the dip tube, that didn't do anything. So I came to the fact that my beer would probably be rooted, as in oxidised to fuck, because of all the oxygen that might have got in there. I purged the headspace obviously every time I rehooked up the gas, but it, bit of a lesson learnt there. If I'm going to dry hop again, I think I'll be using a bag, or maybe don't transfer so much gunk into the keg. But yeah, and I went through, I don't know how many buckets of Star San. I'll keep a 10 litre bucket there ready to go basically at all times, and because I was trying the beer out and all that sort of stuff after work, it was relatively dark and cold, and I really wasn't in the mood for beer that wasn't doing as it was told. So yeah, I think I lost about, I'll give it a generous guess, maybe about 2 litres, if not more, of beer, just trying to get the beer to flow. So I ended up taking the post off, putting the gas back on, and basically making a fountain of beer. So that was probably about 5 days worth of arsing about trying to get it to come through the post, but that's all good. She's pouring pearly, really, really clear. I ended up chucking some gelatin in it to see if that would help. Not too sure if it was that, or whether it was just the 2 litres of beer that I forced out that made it work properly, but yeah, so lesson learnt. If you're going to dry hop, either look at putting a screen on your dip tube, maybe bending your dip tube up a little bit. I did think about that. Or just don't put so much trub into the keg. So yeah, my words of wisdom: watch what you put in your keg.